So we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll do one quick segment on this because I published an opinion piece in Newsweek today. The January 6th committee misrepresented me. And I'll give you the quick gist of the story. You guys heard probably the other day that on national television across the board, there's Timcast. They run this clip where there's people saying, like, kick the door in, there's going to be a red wedding. And then in between, it's me going, according to Fox News, Donald Trump says there's going to be a wild protest. It wasn't that, dull. I said, Donald Trump says there's going to be a wild protest. And I think he's right. Considering what we've already seen, I think things will get wild. And then I said, this could be Trump's last stand. He's calling on his supporters to come to D.C. They play that together. And then they try and insinuate that I'm encouraging people to take action simply because I'm telling people a thing that happened. Mm-hmm. So you were just mentioning how, what were you just talking? We were talking about, you were talking about the Democrats. I was going to make a point, but I forgot what you exactly
about them funding Republicans.
Yes, exactly. That was it.
Yes.
Democrats are paying I think in Colorado, it's like $30 million to fund pro-Trump candidates.
Yep.
Jamie Raskin, I'm like, why is it that he put a clip of me? Because they need to create an image of a problem to convince people that they are the ones who can oppose that problem. It is demagoguery. It is a lie. The Trump supporters who are getting massive press, it's Democrats funding it so they can then turn to their voters and say, look at that scary thing. Only we can stop it. But they're the ones paying for it.
It seems a bit cynical. I wouldn't have expected out of Democrats.
I'd say evil, manipulative, and cult-like.
And it's not going to work. I mean, it can really... Remember how the entire media was pushing for Trump for the first 9 months. They thought, great, he's great for TV, and he'll never win. This is perfect.
They loved it.
They loved it.
They thought Hillary would just walk into the Oval
Let me
Office.
tell you guys something really interesting about this op-ed and the January 6th thing. I have had friends hit me up who had Trump derangement syndrome being like, something's not right here. Like, I don't understand what just happened.
You're a human red pill.
I've had, the thing is, there are people who follow this show who don't like Donald Trump and know, at the very least, they might not like me, but that I am not what they're trying to claim me to be. Like putting the January 6th episode we have was embedded in the Newsweek article. And in it, it's like a whole 2.5 hours or whatever of a conversation as to why violence doesn't work, why we've always condemned it, why this will make things worse, why it's bad. And then even in the lead up to this in September, I have a video where I'm saying that Black Lives Matter lost all of their support they gained throughout the year by engaging in riots. Don't do this stuff. It doesn't work. It hurts your cause. And then Jamie Raskin, so this is really funny, by the way, his office is like 30 miles from here because he reps the district right next to us. So I'm going to go to his office.
Yeah.
I'm probably tomorrow. I'm going to go knock on the door and be like, hey guys, look, I'm here. You guys lied about me. So
hey, you should definitely do that.
And definitely bring a camera crew.
Yes.
Ask for an apology.
I love this idea.
Where's Miss Raskin? Oh, he's out getting a haircut. You liar! I know you're a liar now.
Well, he might not be at his office in Maryland.
Right,
but it's very close. I'll show up and I'll leave a note or something. I'll say, hey guys, look, some of my employees are constituents of Representative Raskin, and he is smearing me, my company, and lying for what I believe to be political gain. But maybe I'm wrong about him, and he'll apologize publicly for including me incorrectly in his video.
Well, I expect him to take the classy move, and so does my unicorn.
That's right. That's right. I think.
Is that the unicorn that's puking rainbow glitter?
His name's Chad.
Great.
He has a name.
Okay.
I have a feeling I'm going to show up,
D,
and they're going to say, we don't care. You can't do anything about it. We can say whatever we want and get out. I have a feeling if I show up, they're going to be like, you can't be here. You need to leave.
That would be interesting too. Why could you not be there?
Yeah, are you
because they're going to say
I'm just standing in your waiting room. Is it wrong to do that? Because I was informed by you that it's okay to come and petition your representative
too,
for the
right.
It is okay.
Should I hire like a handful of people just hold signs in front of his office saying he lied?
No, I think the diplomatic approach is right.
And you can, of
That'd
course,
be classy.
petition the government for a redress of grievances.
At least theoretically.
It says it for sure.
Right.
Well, so the issue with this...
but it also says you could keep it bare arms. Well, we see how that's gone.
That's going great. Yeah. No, in New York, they are like, no, we're not going to follow the Supreme Court. And they're starting to... they're trying to say that the entire city of New York is like some sanctuary.
A sensitive area. When the Bruin opinion specifically says, don't try that trick.
You can't do that.
You can't do that.
Yes.
You know, it's really remarkable how angry Democrats get after the Supreme Court says you have to stop systematically violating people's rights. And then they launch into massive resistance.
That's right.
Like, I don't know, Brown versus Board of Education, Bruin, you know.
Wasn't it funny how all these people were like, there was an op-ed that's who was it by? I think it might have been Politics Girl. Do you guys know who that is?
Oh yeah.
No.
We've invited her on the show before, but I guess they just don't want to do it. I'm not surprised. And she's like, it's a podcast funded by Midas Touch.
Oh God!
But she made
that what happened to
she
Kraz
made,
and Steve
she made a very
Brothers?
powerful point against gay marriage. It was kind of crazy. She said that something like the Supreme Court should not be legislating and deciding what is law and what is not law. And then I was like, that would rescind a lot.
Well, the
of
Supreme Court
progressive gains.
the Supreme Court sort of said that recently with the EPA ruling, right?
Right.
And they said, if Congress wants to do this, Congress has to do this.
Right. So what's happened is many people on the left are trying to come up with some kind of sophistry as to why the Supreme Court is wrong. So there's two things. One, the Supreme Court should not arbitrarily decide what the law is. And then it's like, so you agree with the Supreme Court? That's what they said. Then the other issue is they're saying that if the Supreme Court is going to rescind its own precedents, then they're illegitimate. And it's like, now you're advocating for Brown v. Board of Education.
Right.
Oh, and
You're
Korematsu?
Dred Scott? Come on. The Supreme Court's had a lot of bad decisions we get rid of.
Yes, it's look. We're not having a rational debate here. The left is going to take the position that's most convenient to the left, and it's accumulation of power and money. Every single
gain
time.
the left power? Yes. Then it's their position.
Which is why I don't want to argue with the left. I just want to defeat them. I don't, and that's why I never go to the left with, hey, if Don Jr. had been, if his laptop had been compromised and his, stripper antics, doing blasting rails off the butt of a Latavian hooker videos had been out there, you'd be treating it differently. I don't do that to the left because they don't care. It doesn't matter. They're immune to hypocrisy because that's not what they're about. They're about power. Normal people, though, see that and go, that's a problem. So we have to keep making the argument, but the argument needs to go to normal people. As far as the left, it's like, no, you just can't do that.
Here's what I'll do.
Not letting you.
I'll take the twerking old man with the little girl, and I'll do a loop where it like plays forward and then rewinds, and it'll say vote Raskin and flash, and then I'll hire someone to
that's a
hold
great
that
idea.
up in front
I
of his
like that.
office.
Oh my gosh.
That's it.
That's terrific.
Raskin celebrates all identities. Just have that down.
I won't say anything about him. I'll just say vote for him.
Pride for
Vote
Raskin.
for Raskin.
And they'll just hold up.
Get more of this.
We'll get a bunch of those trucks with the ad TVs on them.
Oh my gosh, that would be hilarious.
Oh, that's a really good idea, actually.
To
get
with
like
the lights, with the blinky lights and
those
stuff?
trucks that carry billboards.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then just have it playing the twerking old man, and just
Oh,
get
yeah.
should we hire like 100 of those and have them
Yeah.
drive around DC?
You gotta figure out what to hire those.
Vote Jamie Raskin.
Yeah.
No, I won't say anything. It'll just show the video.
You could definitely do that.
It'll say something like Minneapolis Pride, and just that's it. That's all it is. Drive them around. We'll hire. What if we did like, I think to make it impactful, you need like 100 of them, and then just have them driving throughout the city.
You got to be careful not to show it to kids because that defeats the message.
What do you mean? There's literally a child watching it happen, and they're cheering for it and encouraging
the
it.
The point is how bad that was.
Fair
Saying
point.
don't do
Fair
it again.
point.
Don't do it again.
But it is important that people see that adults see that and understand
Okay,
that happened.
no, actually, that's an important question. Would they get mad, Ian? Is there something wrong with it? It was on a public Minneapolis street with people cheering as a little girl watched. I don't see anything.
Where's your pride,
Maybe
Ian?
just
Why would
drive
anyone-
it around after hours.
But no,
right?
no. When the parents complain about it, it's exactly the point. Oh, you all have an issue with this in DC? What are you, bigots?
They're
Who's
anti-pride.
brave enough
I'm
to stand
literally
up?
shaking
They're
just
trans
thinking
folks,
about that.
you know?
That why are they denying the existence of whatever the hell Tidy Whitey boy is?
Tidy whitey
Person,
guy.
non-binary, whatever the hell he is.
There's so many videos of this stuff, and that
So
video I think
bizarre.
is like the one thing you send to somebody to make them be like, what?
I'm still trying to get over the twerking legislator from Rhode
yeah,
Island.
yeah.
Holy cow!
Oh, that was
familiar.
wild.
That's pretty bad.
Did you
Maybe we
see
can
that?
watch that on the after show.
That
Yes.
was pretty amazing.
It's like nobody should see that, but your gynecologist. All right,
Oh my
Look.
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh
Listen,
no! Don't do that.
People are allowed to twerk. I don't care. I think what I see that, I'm glad she twerked. Because I will not support someone who's doing that. You know what I mean?
Mac, yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't care that she does it. She's allowed to do it. It's America. And I'll vote for somebody else. I don't live in Rhode Island, so I really don't care all that much.
I think you should. I do think you should mock her, and that comes back to the tolerance thing. I'm not going to say it's okay with me. It's not. It's stupid and it's gross, and you shouldn't do it. I'm not going to send the cops to arrest you because, first of all, I don't want them to get PTSD. Mm-hmm. But don't look at me and go, oh well, you're living your best life. No, you're not. You're living a terrible life, and you need to stop. Well, and you need some Jesus, lady.
This is the thing with abortion, too, right? I mean, this is the thing with abortion, too. People say, like, I had an abortion, and it saved my life. And it's like, no, you had an abortion, and it saved your lifestyle. And I don't think it was really that worth saving. Correct.
Thanks for checking out this segment from the Timcast IRL podcast. But if you want to check out the full show live, tune in Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. And if you want more special access content, head over to timcast.com and become a member. Your membership helps sustain this company, keep our journalists employed, makes this show happen, and you will get access to exclusive members-only segments of the Timcast IRL podcast, and there's a massive library to check out. So again, go to timcast.com or tune in Monday through Friday at 8 p.m., and we'll see you all there.